A shinobi is someone who keeps a blade upon his or her heart. Today, people call them ninja. But that is a modern word invented by movie people. Shinobi comes from the character nin. Nin means endurance or patience, but it can also mean cruelty. I am Kiyomi Shibata. My shinobi name is Suzak, and I am the 19th head of the Musashi Clan. The Musashi Clan has over 400 years of history. My family, the Shibata family, joined with other families to form the Musashi Clan after accompanying Tokugawa Ieyasu to modern-day Tokyo in 1590 before he unified Japan and became shogun. We served the shogun as shinobi samurai. We were a unique group of people trained in gathering intelligence, diplomacy, and covert warfare, and it was our work that later gave rise to the concept of the ninja. There are many misunderstandings about ninjas. People often imagine someone dressed in black running across rooftops with a sword, and that image mostly comes from movies and manga. But in reality, ninjas were very different. For us, shinobi means a spy. They would often disguise themselves to gather information, and they avoided fighting whenever possible. In fact, fighting usually meant failure. Their true strength was patience, careful observation, and acting only when the moment was right. Ninjas became more prominent during the Sengoku period, between the 1400s and 1600s, when Japan was in constant civil war. During this time, there was a strong need for people who could act as spies. There are no ninjas today acting as spies in the traditional sense, but the spirit and philosophy of ninja still remain. We preserved the mindset. We also trained our bodies and the senses. By doing this, we became closer to our instincts. They remind us of how our ancestors thought and moved. And these practices teach us how to use our bodies correctly, something many people today have forgotten. Before I became head of the clan, I always wanted to become an interpreter, and later I worked as a tour guide. I always knew about our samurai background, but it wasn't until one day when I was 30, I asked my father on Christmas Day why grandfather became Christian. He said that he used to send assassins on missions, and he felt a deep pain seeing the families that were left behind. And that is why he quit and asked my family to keep it secret for 50 years. I was shocked. But after I became head of the clan, at some point I felt our family history could be shared carefully with the public. I wanted to welcome people from abroad and to show what our family had preserved. When I met Kotan, I felt something very special. When he moves with a katana, it's very beautiful. I thought I never saw something like that before. I thought this was a person to succeed me. I can see the real ninja spirit in him. Before taking on this role, he went to a waterfall for purification. He was ready. He was strong, and the waterfall divided above him. That meant he was blessed. When my time ends as the 19th head of the clan, I look back what we achieved together with Tomoku, another grandmaster. We established Ninshido, a philosophy for shinobi samurai. It brings together the values of ninja and samurai and leads to the idea of becoming no self. To become no self, you stop thinking about yourself and you pay attention to others. We express this through Kiyomi Mizukagami, empathetic resonance, and the water mirror. You keep your heart like a mirror, reflecting others, resonating with them to work together. I hope this will be a new paradigm for ninja culture in future. We must keep these traditions. If we do not, we lose not only techniques but ways of thinking, the Japanese mind, the warrior's mind. And if everything is hidden, it disappears. Good things are lost and they cannot be recovered.